Hello mate, this is J-League Tactics. In this video, you will learn how Arsenal and Manchester United played the game from tactical point of view. Let's take a look. First of all, Manchester United basic formation is 3-4-2-1. With respect to the attacking, when United implement the build-up in the lower position, United formed 3-1-4-3 structure by pushing up Maguire to the midfielder position. By doing this, United can create the numerical superiority in the central area, and this numerical advantage enable United to implement the build-up with short passes. Even if United cannot implement the build-up with short passes, United can attract the opponent in the back line, and United will be able to intentionally create the counter-attack situation. In this footage, United's three front players could stay in the higher position and prepare for the counter-attack. And sometimes either Fernandes or Ugarte stays in the front line, so four players can prepare for the counter-attack. When United possessed the ball in the higher position, both wing-backs pushed up to the front line and United basically formed 3-2-5 structure. One of the intentions for United was to exploit the overload in the both right and left flank. For example, in this footage, Garnacho attracted the Arsenal's right fullback Timber, and United left wing-back Malaysia tried to exploit the space behind. In this footage, United also tried to exploit the space behind, and it was successful. As a result, United created 1 versus 1 situation in the attacking third. Regarding the defending, when Arsenal possessed the ball in the lower position, United formed 5-2-3 structure. United tried to put pressure on Arsenal with 2+3 structure. United's centre forward, Højlund, and offensive midfielders Mason Mount and Garnacho tried to put pressure on Arsenal's backline by restricting some pass courses. For example, in this footage, Højlund put pressure on Saliba by restricting the pass course to Thomas Partey and Kiwior. And when United's central midfielder aggressively put pressure on the Arsenal's backline, United defenders do not hesitate to push forward. In this footage, when Fernandes put pressure on the goalkeeper, Mazraoui did not hesitate to push forward. This footage is another example how United front three players restrict some pass courses when they put pressure on Arsenal's backline. As I explained in the previous footage, United defenders in the backline aggressively push forward to put pressure on the opponent. Arsenal's basic formation is 4-4-2. Regarding the attacking, when Arsenal's goalkeeper or centre-backs possess the ball in the lower position, Arsenal basically formed 4-1-3-3, including the goalkeeper. And sometimes Kai Havertz dropped his position and formed 4-1-4-2 structure. Arsenal intentionally created overload situation, that is to say 3 versus 2 situation in the central area in order to move forward. and when Arsenal possessed the ball in the higher position, both fullbacks inverted and Partey dropped his position to the back line and formed 3-1-3-3 structure. Arsenal often rotate their positions, but they try to form 4-1-3-3, 4-1-4-2 or 3-1-3-3 structure depending on where the ball is. Odegaard, Zinchenko, Rice or Havertz sometimes try to receive the ball beside the United two central midfielders. United basically formed 5-2-3 shape when they are defending, so there are plenty of spaces beside the United's two central midfielders. Arsenal's intention was in order to exploit those spaces and take advantage of numerical superiority in the midfielder areas. Regarding the corner kick, it was pretty characteristic and it was threat for United. Arsenal deployed 6 players around the edge of the box as a starting position. And in this game, there are mainly 2 options for Arsenal. First option is that the kicker, who is Saka, tried to kick the ball around this area. Both Zinchenko and Odegaard tried to pick up the second ball, and Martinelli blocked the defender with extended his arms, and Saliba tried to block the goalkeeper. And Partey and Timber blocked the defenders, and they were also target man at the same time. Havertz was the pure target man, and the Kiwior was positioned in the first side of the goal in case that nobody can touch the ball. Next, let's see how Arsenal did the second option of the corner kick. In this option, 6 players were deployed around the edge of the box as a starting position. The kicker, who is Saka, tried to kick the ball around this area for this second option. Both Zinchenko and Odegaard tried to pick up the second ball, and Havertz ran towards the opposite side of the box as a decoy, and Saliba, Kiwior and Timber were blocking the defenders. Lastly, both Merino and Partey functioned as a pure target man. With respect to the defending, Arsenal formed solid 4-4-2 block. Kai Havertz and Odegaard closed down the Pascals for United 2 pivots wherever the ball is. Either of Havertz or Odegaard start to put pressure on the ball holder. And finally, Arsenal intentionally tried to create 3 versus 3 situation, and as a result, Arsenal could regain the ball from the opponent. And this footage shows another example how Arsenal put pressure on the opponent. Kai Havertz and Odegaard crossed down the Pascals for United 2 pivots wherever the ball is. And either of Havertz or Odegaard start to put pressure on the ball holder. And finally, Arsenal intentionally created 3 versus 3 situation. And finally, United chose the back pass to the goalkeeper. Thank you for watching this video. If you liked this video, please press the good button and subscribe this channel